Scrimmage was good. I don't think we've ever had a great first scrimmage. You know what I mean? Like you go and you work at things, and now you do a lot of stopping and starting in practice, and now you go through a flow where you scrimmage and you play through it. It's just the way you want to look at a scrimmage, because obviously you're playing yourself. So if a good play happens, it could be actually, the other team did something bad probably. So there's two ways to look at a lot of things in those inter-squad scrimmage, but it's good to get it underneath your belt, get a lot of individual clips, try to make some improvements, and then be better in your next scrimmage.
Okay, any idea, I know it's early, but any idea what your strengths are going to be this year?
Still working on things. Obviously you want to be able to be good at just the normal pillars of the game, taking care of the basketball, rebounding the basketball, being together, being a unit that's connected on the defense and offensive ends. We're going to be a different team, obviously, last year after losing two really good shooters in Carson Edwards and Ryan Klein, and Grady Eifert was a great piece of our puzzle. So, but also, just trying to embrace the guys that we have and the improvements they've made, and just looking forward to the season.
Okay, like you said, how do you rebound after losing a guy like Carson to the league?
It's hard. The one thing you don't try to get somebody to think that they're him. I don't think you really replace or duplicate greatness. We did the same thing when we had Caleb Swanigan. We lost him. That was a big blow for our team. We were still able to win 30 games the next year. After we won 30 games, we lost 4 starters. We still won the Big Ten. We still came an inch away from going to the Final Four. So you got to keep things in perspective. You got to play well together and kind of set your own identity with this year's team.
Okay, obviously you're familiar with the area. You just mentioned Carson, Caleb, and Grady Eifert. So what do you make of the talent in this area?
The talent's great. Talent's always been great. For us, it's, we're 2 hours away. So it's a place that we've recruited a lot, and but there's always good players. There's good players in the state of Indiana. The thing that's always impressed me has been the coaching. Our state has great coaching, and the coaches really do a great job of preparing those guys for when we get them.
Okay, so the nature of today, what types of things are you telling the kids?
More than anything, just understanding the big picture. We get guys that have been recruited pretty heavily. They get there. They have big dreams. But just, keeping their focus. You want to have 2 dreams. You want to have a dream through education. You want to have a dream through basketball. Make good decisions. Understand that you're representing the men's basketball program, Purdue University, your family, and just make good decisions. Try your best and do well in school.
Okay, so if there's one message you want some of these kids that are sitting here today to have to take away from today, what would that be? Oh,
one message. There's a lot of messages. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Like it's okay being you. Understand what you need to do, to be a successful player or be a successful student. But it's okay being you. I think a lot of times we try to emulate a lot of people and how they are, and you get away from being yourself. So I think that's pretty important.